Hi, everybody, and welcome to another evening of Blue Devil football right here on Cablevision 3, a production of the Lebanon High Blue Devil Boosters. My guest, as always, Blue Devil head coach Bob Dillard. And, Coach, last week the Blue Devils ran into a buzzsaw, one of the best offensive football teams I've ever seen.
Yeah, they've got some weapons, Tommy. They've got a lot of speed, and they're able to score quickly and often, as we witnessed last week. You know, they've got some good people, and they're well coached, and they do a good job, and they're very explosive.
I think Riverdale came away from that game, though, with a feeling that they had been in a football game because the Blue Devils really struck them.
Yeah, you know, we passed some licks, especially early. You know, we really had some good licks. We got two lock a couple of times, got some pretty good wood on him, and got a couple pretty good licks on their fullback, John Tay Martin, and he coughed the football up one time. And, you know, I was proud of our guys. I thought we really went over there and played a physical football game.
Have you had a carryover from that game into the week of practice as you prepare for Hendersonville?
Yeah, I think so, Tommy. You know, we've tried to tell our young men that, hey, we've got to go over there this week and be physical like we were last week and turn this into a physical football game, and we'll have a good shot at winning if we can do that.
Hendersonville, no rest for the weary. Their offense has just been unbelievable the last 2 weeks, 95 points over 2 football games.
Yeah, you know, they score 55 points against Coffee County and then score 40 against Warren County, so they're very potent offensively as well. They run out of the wing T formation, and they do a good job. They've got some backs that have played for a long time. Most of those guys played as sophomores, their quarterback and their fullback and both their halfbacks. So they've got some experience and they've got some speed. So they pose a threat for us also.
Robert Lassiter, the head coach of Hendersonville, is a guy that I know our Lebanon staff has a lot of respect for. He's a guy who came into a situation and stuck to his guns and has got that program headed in the right direction.
Yeah, they really are. You know, they're headed in the right direction. And, you know, last year when we played them at this time, I think they were 1-6, and they came in and really fought and really played hard. And I think that got a lot of respect from our guys because they were a 1-6 football team and came in and really did play hard and fight. And I really believe that's what our guys are going to do tomorrow night when we go over there is really get after them and play hard. And if we do that, then some good things will happen for us.
Defensively, they like to change their look some. Does that change what you're trying to do offensively?
Well, no, not really. What they do is they're going to line up in a 50 front and then shift to an even front, to a 40 front, and then sometimes they'll just line up and stay in the 50, and then sometimes they'll just line up in the 40 front. So they do 2 or 3 different things there, but we've narrowed our running game down to 4 or 5 things that we feel like we can do against either of those fronts, so hopefully that won't cause us a problem.
And as much as we've thrown the football game the last couple of weeks, you'd love to come out and be able to run it right down their throats.
Well, we'd like to. You know, if you're given the option of being able to run the football or being able to throw the football, I think most high school football coaches are going to choose to run the football well. And if we can do that tomorrow night, you know, it'll eat a little more of the clock up and keep their offense off the field a little more, which I think will be important.
Stay tuned, folks. It ought to be a good high school football game. Lebanon at Hendersonville, a Region 4 5A contest. Stay tuned for kickoff right after this.
The Bob Dillard pregame show with head coach Bob Dillard and your host, Tommy Bryant. Brought to you by Greg Brothers Car Wash, Aflac, Chum's Convenience Stores, and Lebanon Heating and Air Conditioning. Glennis Videos, in association with Lebanon Cablevision, presents Lebanon High School Blue Devil Football 1996. Play-by-play by Clyde Harville. Your commentary brought by Tommy Bryant. Stats by Terry Stafford. And your sideline reporter, John Bryant.
Blue Devil football is brought to you by Fakes and Hooker, First Bank and Trust, First Baptist Church, Hartman Luggage Company, K.O. Lester's Cash and Carry, Lebanon Cablevision, Lee & Lee, Attorney at Law, Hardlow Funeral Chapel. Permapipe, a division of Midwesco. Higgly Wiggly. Rochelle McCullough and Alls, attorney-at-law. Square One Express and Hallmark Drive-Thru Market. TRW Commercial Steering Division and University Medical Center.
Thank you, Tommy. The referee this evening will be W.O. Smith, the umpire Bob Payne, the back judge Bill Smith, no relation to W.O., the line judge Larry Huddleston, the head linesman Billy Fellman, and the electronic clock operator will be Tim Higdon. The captains for each team are introducing themselves, and W.O. Smith is going to be given the instructions, and here's the referee, W.O. Smith.
Talk to the other guys after the ball game's over, okay? Okay, I got a silver dollar. There's tails, which is Liberty Bell, head, okay? You're the visitors. Call it in the air. If I drop it, we're going to toss it again. Call it loud and clear. What did he call? He called heads. It is heads. You've won the toss. White.
Want the ball.
You want the football. You want to receive. Okay, which goal will you defend? You will skip toward the scoreboard.
Okay, Hendersonville has lost the toss. Lebanon has won it. They have elected to receive. Hendersonville will kick toward the scoreboard side, so they'll defend the opposite goal there, Tommy. We're ready to get underway here in Hendersonville.
Rudd, Stafford, and Pitt, Damon Pitt, the three captains representing the Blue Devils on the field tonight. The Hendersonville senior class out as a group representing their football team. And as we said, the last home game tonight for the Commandos of Hendersonville High School. Terry Stafford, while I've got just a minute here, an addition to the Lebanon roster is... Wow. Wow, that was loud. Okay, maybe that's better. Okay, sorry about that, and for everybody's sinuses who are now cleaned out. Terry, a big addition to the Lebanon roster this week. It may be big. Tony McCatherine comes up from the 9th grade squad. You know the numbers on Tony. What about him?
Tommy, in 6 games as a freshman, Tony rushed for 732 yards on 79 carries. That's a hefty 9.2 per carry for McCarver. He's a home run hitter. He's going to score from long distance. He has 5 touchdown runs of over 50 yards for the freshman in 6 games. So maybe he'll be the answer to Lebanon's running back problem.
Well, let's see if he gets an opportunity. He will get an opportunity to catch the football tonight to start the game as McCarver, here I go, McCarver goes deep along with Pickett. In fact, McCarver will be in single safety down around the goal line as John Carmack will kick it away for the Commandos of Hendersonville High School. Pickett stands up as one of our up receivers, as does Joe Preer, Damon Pitt, and O.J. Easter up close. And Carmack will kick it away for Hendersonville High School. They're dressed out in black from head to toe. Black helmets, black pants, black jerseys, white numerals trimmed in gold. Lebanon High School in the traveling whites, white helmets, jerseys, and pants trimmed in royal blue. And here with the play-by-play call of tonight's game is Clyde Harville.
Okay, thanks, Tommy. Let's play football. It's that time of year now. The weather feels like it tonight, doesn't it?
Sure does. I'm ready to roll.
Lebanon with the freshman, McCarver, standing at the goal line. And here is the kick, long and deep. McCarver going to chase it way back in the end zone. No chance for a return on this one. It'll be brought out to the 20 as he hit it greatly and really put it in the end zone, 8 yards deep in the end zone with the kick. John Carmack kicking it off for the Hendersonville Commandos. Blue Devils will go on offense.
Don't be surprised to see Hendersonville jumping around defensively. Line up in a 50, stand that nose guard up, and make him a middle linebacker. Go to a 40 look, start 40, go 50.
Lebanon had good pass defense against Riverdale last week. Pass blocking. Let's see if they can do that tonight. Pitt, the quarterback underneath. First play from scrimmage. Pitch to the tailback. He's got a little room. Crosses the 20. Gets hit a couple of times and spins and dives out to about the 23-yard line. Greer on the carry. Got hit at the 20. Did a little spin move and made the 23. and it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Blue Devils.
Lebanon lined up in the split back look, the almost exclusive pass formation they used last week, but then shifted their backs to go in the I formation, Reeves and Greer.
Hankins comes to the near side. Adam Pitt, Rudd to the far side as Lebanon using 3 wideouts with a 2-back set. And a little quick pass. Adam Pitt's got it 35-40. Still on his feet over the 45. And they'll mark it at about the 45-yard line. He almost got to the 46. They'll give him the 45.5. Call it the 45-yard line. Pitt to Pitt, and it's 1st down, Blue Devils.
Nice play fake as the dive fake to the fullback. Reeves freed that linebacker, made him stay at home, and we got Adam Pitt in the scene for the completion.
Rudd White, Hankins left. Reeves and Greer are the deep backs. The pitch goes to Greer. Greer got a little room, slides outside. He's got 5 to the 50, down over the 45 to the 44-yard line goes Greer, and he's got another Blue Devil 1st down at the Hendersonville 44. And the Blue Devils with their blocking look crisp here in the early going.
Lebanon had a good week of practice. Greer comes into this game averaging 4 yards a pop. Terry, he's run the ball well on his first 2 efforts tonight.
Tommy picks up 12 on that play as he gets down actually to the 43 of Hendersonville. That's where Lebanon will have a 1st down.
Rudd will come to the near side, the wide side of the field. Blue Devils moving from your right to left as you listen in.
Brooks is the tailback.
Brooks is the tailback. The pitch goes to Brooks. Brooks sliding inside, got a little room. He makes the 40, still on his feet. 40 to the 39 to the 38-yard line goes Brooks. Good 1st down carry of about 5 yards or more.
Derek Brooks on the carry for the Blue Devils. Actually, a member of the 9th grade class, but too old to play 9th grade football. Is a sophomore academically. Had a great week of practice, and Lebanon's coaching staff rewarding him by giving him the football some here in the first part of the game.
Good-looking young athlete. Double wide, well, 3 wideouts actually for Lebanon. And Lebanon again in that 2-back set, and the pitch again goes to Brooks. Brooks hit at the 40 and dumped at the 40-yard line. A loss of about 1.5 yards that time by Brooks, the tailback. As Hendersonville smell that out, they give him inside the 40 to 39.5. Loss of 1 yard, make it 3rd down and 6 for the Blue Devils at the 40-yard line of Hendersonville. Blue Devils out of the huddle. Pitt and Rudd goes wide to the right. Hankins wide to the left. And Pitt will make the call. Here's that little look in again, and Adam Pitt's got it. 35, 30, down to the 26 to the 25-yard line. Adam Pitt again with that little quick in route, and he hits him as he curls inside and picks up another Blue Devil 1st down, and the Blue Devils are on the move.
Terry, good yardage on that play.
Tommy, big 3rd down completion by Pitt to Pitt from the 39 down to the 25 of Hendersonville. They pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
Rudd will come to the near side, wide side of the field. Hankins goes to the far side, and the Blue Devils with the 1st down at the 25 of Hendersonville. This drive started at the Blue Devil 20. Here goes Reeves up the middle, and Reeves is going to stick his head in there and with power get about 1 yard, and not a whole lot more to be had there.
John, that pass route to Adam Pitt when he's flexed at the tight end position looks to be a good route for Lebanon.
It's worked twice, Tommy, 2 out of 2 times, and they may be going back to the well one too many times. They try that again real quick. I kind of predicted it over here, and they obviously saw something in the Hendersonville defensive scheme that was open.
2nd and 8 for the Blue Devils. Pitt back to throw. Looks, fires to the near side. He's got Hankins. Hankins shakes a tackle. 20, 15, 10. Hankins got 1 to beat. Slides inside. Scores! Hankins in for the touchdown for the Blue Devils. He hit him at the 20. He shook a tackler at the 20 and squirts into the end zone, doing a great job evading the tackler around the 5-yard line.
John, nice job by Hankins after he caught the football.
Little shake and bake after the catch. Tommy got by the D-back, got into the end zone, and had some Hendersonville guys hanging on him. Showed a lot of good power right there. We got Stevens in to attempt a point after. Rudd will handle the snap from center. The snap is back. It's down. The kick is up. It looks short, but it looks good. So the Blue Devils jump out to a 7-0 lead with 8:08 to go in the first quarter of play.